know what? Let me tell you, everybody's a hip-hop critic, but all I want to know is really, what do you know? I've been blessing people with this deep voice, this moist, hoping you understand that my music's top choice. Cultures and nations are starting to see that hip-hop is crazily advanced. Poetry fluently is flown in like water, mentally reshaping you just like the new world order. What's the cause and effect? When I write some good lyrics, it's the sound that you check. But no disrespect, but I question your intellect, thinking words don't matter because you can't comprehend, or the words move too fast for me to listen in class. Cause the quality MC, son, will always amaze your ass. And every word that I write has seen the universe twice. I travel the planets making sure that I'm nice. So open up your ears, that's my advice. Cause this price is right, but there no reels on this fortune. Words and whammies will make you press your luck. That's why I don't care about a Grammy, rather flow for my mammy. So step back and catch this verbal jammy. Cause these skills is real, and it's time you learn the deal.
Shout out to Miss Kendra. Fred One's on the tracks. Charlie. Whoa, what do you know? You need to listen to this flow, cause lyrics are important. I'm gonna let you rock with verse 2.
There's pain in my heart, but I let the anger go. There's no solution for some other mental pollution. But what I really mean is this. These is Bibles I deliver, working so hard that my hand starts to quiver. Shifting livers quick like Mickey Rivers. This cloud of smoke is the gift that I give you. To your mind, I like kinda, but I prefer chocolate and mentally to me. The lyrics always seem to rock it. Time to fix your I sock it, I dock it like hey, cause hip-hop's been headed the wrong way. But plenty are precise in what they say. Some others are relying strictly on their tracks, cause they're saving their backs, or maybe their pockets. For the rest of history on wax, they'll be known as whack kids, stuck doing a verbal bid. And what we should do is
put them MCs in jail.
So what you slid? You ain't safe. You getting tagged out, now you
Getting dragged out the back.
And true hip-hop is what you lack. To tell you the truth, all
Your cats are just whack. Equal pleasy. What's the deal, good people? Eric Taylor, Big E Astrology. How you feeling? My other half will be here soon. What's going on? Hello to the people in the chat. Thank you. You know, you guys always make me feel good when I see you show up and show out. Definitely means the world to your boy. My second oldest came home today. He was in Newport Beach, California for a little vacation. Daddy didn't get one. That's all right, though. And so we had a good time picking him up, went out to lunch to eat at my favorite pizza spot here in Arizona, because they're from Brooklyn and they bring the water. That's the key. In Arizona, the water's no good. So the pizza and the Chinese food is kaput. So they bring the water, Yo Pauli's. Oh my God, such a good pizza shop. You know, I don't like to mess with the cheese, but when it's authentic, pineapple pizza. Comment in there. Do you guys like pineapple pizza? Have you ever tried pineapple pizza? It is so freaking good. My favorite. The boys had pepperoni. Wifey got fried raviolis. I had mozzarella sticks, and we had the garlic knots. Made me feel like I was back home in New York, which, you know, I miss New York in the summer, and I miss my place, Oak Bluffs, Martha's Vineyard. My family's up there now, up on a rock in the vineyard. So tonight, on episode 357, I'm going to give you a lot. We're going to talk about Black Moon Lilith in Cancer, the crab in the natal birth chart. Then Juno, the asteroid for long-term relationships, commitment, and marriage in the natal birth chart in Cancer, which means you could marry a Cancer sun, moon, or rising. Of course, we look at the Venus, Jupiter, 5th house, 7th house, moon, Mercury, a lot. This is before we get to Sun and Mars. But Juno is very important in the birth chart. And don't forget, look down below in the descriptions. I linked the videos there so you can watch them afterwards. And make sure you guys are hitting the like button for me. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. And do me a favor, I forget to ask sometimes, but always come back afterwards and comment. It helps the lives grow in the algorithms. We're trying to get to 10K. I've got a bunch of special announcements. I'll do that in a minute. Maybe I'll wait for Wifey to come in here. And then before we wrap up, I'm going to give you a little coming attraction. You know what tomorrow is, right? Well, my aunt in heaven's birthday. Mom, bye. Love you. Miss you, auntie. Got a lot of cancers in my family. My cousins were last week. They were on the second, Lorraine and Kyle. But so, okay. And thank goodness the Yankees won today. We lost the first two games to the Mets, lost 6 in a row. We needed a win, so I'm happy. Yankee. Bronx Bombers, baby. Yankee baseball. Did you take the D train to the 4 train to see Derek Jeter? You don't like Derek Jeter and the Yankees? But now it's Aaron Judge. You know, the Judge coming here and Judge. He judges the rules of the game. He hits it out of the stadium. Yeah, this is Dominican Lou, baby. You know? Tú sabes cuánto. So, yeah. I'm really tired, so I'm a little extra silly probably. Uranus and Gemini on the 7-7 portal. Very powerful. 7's a powerful number, and the moon's in Sagittarius now and will be in just gotten in Sagittarius right now, 8 p.m. Eastern, a little bit before. And it'll be in Sagittarius tomorrow, for Uranus entering in, because it goes in early in the morning. So, we're going to break that down and give you some tips and insights. And my newsletter should be coming out tomorrow. So make sure you look out for my newsletter. If you're not signed up, go to BigEAstrology.com and sign up for the newsletter, because it's coming in hot tomorrow. Wifey's going to be working on it tonight. I mean, I already did all the work. She just got to put it all together, because I'm not that techie. I will tell you the truth. I'm not that techie. I don't know how to work the MailChimp. I know how to put the newsletter together, but not work the MailChimp. Sorry. Hey, I'm an honest person. What I'm really good at, I will tell you. What I'm not so good at, like, I'm not a handy man. I didn't grow up without my dad. I only had my dad for 6 years, so I'm not very handy. I know how to like fish and hammer and nail and paint. You know what I mean? And knock the snot out of you. But that's it. I'm not handy. Like, I can't build some things and, tile the floor, put in carpet, and wifey put in the toilet once. I can't do that. So, but I'm just real. I'm good at what I'm good at. Ask me about sports, astrology, comedy, acting, rhyming. I'm pretty good with health. Other things. I'm good at a lot of other things. So, but I'm just a very real and humble human being. But like I said in one of my rhymes, humble, confident, cocky, and that's hip hop forever. I do got to re-release my album, so you guys can maybe, download them or stream them. The only song that I have now on Spotify is Our Love Still Grows, which is me featuring Alana and Elijah. It was a song I dedicated to my wife after we had a really bad argument, and it was on my I think it's on my second album. Our Love Still Grows. Yeah. So, that, but I got to re-release that song you just heard is What Do You Know, featuring Miss Kendra and produced by Fred Ones from my album Hip Hop Forever. Because people would question hip hop, but they didn't really know anything about it. So that's why I was like, well, what do you know? Right. So, I get real defensive of hip hop. I am the younger brother of hip hop, born and raised in New York City. And I'm a hip hop critic and snob. You know what I mean? Not just an MC and a lyricist. I'm a big fan too. My favorite MC is KRS-One, Rakim, nice. But KRS-One and Rakim really helped molded me. Spoonie G, Run from Run DMC. Those are my major influences. Houdini. Okay. So let's get started. So wifey will come. Oh, yay. Okay. Wifey's gonna come. I'm not trying to get up on the chat so I could, get like this so I could read it. Wifey will come and read the chat. Babe, you coming? She's coming. So I'm gonna start off with Black Moon Lilith. Actually, no. Let me give you some of the announcements too. So the Cancer birth chart sale is rocking right until the end, towards the end of June. What is it? 20th, 21st. I'm sorry, July. Oh my God. July, it ends July 21st. Leo starts the 22nd. And that is 206 or 305. 90 minutes live over Zoom or the custom video summary mini movie of your life. It's normally $250 and $350. So big discounts, okay? Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You can get a natal chart, a solar return chart, or second day progression. And let me tell you something. I was dreaming last night as I was outside talking to the Scorpio moon. And by the way, RIP to everybody down there in Mystic by the Guadalupe River in Texas. My heart is so heavy for that. That really upset me. Those girls at that Christian camp. I think it's already over 78 people have lost their lives. And God bless them. But I told you, the astro weather, right? Did you watch my astro weather for the weekend? I told you with this weather and the Scorpio moon and the intensities, there was, shootings and there was fireworks and even some shooting in Newport Beach where my son was. It was kind of crazy. Thankfully, he was fine, but I warned him and told him too to keep your head on a swivel and be careful, and he was. But there was a lot of stuff going on this weekend. I hope you guys were all safe and had fun. It was a little loosey-goosey with the Scorpio moon. And tomorrow you got big announcements, maybe a ceasefire, things going on with Trump. Elon Musk is launching a new party, a third political party, the American Party, because he's not happy with the big, beautiful deal, whatever that silliness that Trump did, And, I don't really get into politics and stuff, but I get into the fact that I don't mess with any sides. Because when you have only a two-party system, it's broken. When you have election day on the first Tuesday in November, and it's not a weekend, and it's not 1 or 2 days, there's a problem. They don't really want you to vote. So I want you to understand that. And it doesn't matter. You get the foolishness from both sides, and they're not really following the will of the people, okay? Here's my better half. And then also, okay, so she'll come back in a second. But then also, I want to announce the tribe is open. So it's been open. We're having our third meeting on Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern, July 11th. And my Knowledge is Love tribe, you can go to it's in the description, community.BigEAstrology.com. I'm so proud of it. It's so amazing. The people are so amazing. Our last meeting was a doozy. It got kicked off of here because I, by accident put it up and didn't put it up the right way. And, I don't, so whatever. But if anybody in the tribe didn't see the meeting, I can send it to them. I have it. But the third meeting is going to be really fun, and it's $18 per month or $5 per month. And there's so many discounts. We got about 16 different groups. We also have a sister circle in the Man Code. We're going to have a special thing done by Hope and Steven showing and teaching people tarot. We'll let you know when that's going to be in a week or so. Just a lot going on. And okay, so wifey made some hot tea for us, and which will be good for my throat. And, I'm just loving this community, and it's growing. There's a lot of discounts from different, my podcast guests. I'm going to put some more up. So take advantage of these different businesses, like especially lifetheplantway.com, Joseph Octaviani, incredible herbalist, has tinctures and teas. Paula Herlock has got an offering. I'm going to put that up. A lot of amazing people. So join it, community.BigEAstrology.com. And I got a special announcement. I'm starting a new channel. Remember Elena from Searchlight Tarot? I'm not going to tell you the name of it, but it will be launching in August, I think the 23rd or 24th. And me and Elena from Searchlight Tarot are going to start a channel together. Okay, I'll tell you more about it. I just wanted to give you a little sneak peek. It's coming in August, but it's going to be amazing. Okay, now remember, I've got 3 workshops coming up, August 1st, August 16th, and September 13th. So August 1st, we've got, and it's on my YouTube page. I put it in the community. The link is there. You got to go through Rebecca Vidanoff's website. It's Rebecca Vidanoff from In the Akasha and Big E Astrology. We're going to be breaking down from the Akashic and from the astrology perspective on how to handle these wild times and energy and our ascension. So it's going to be very powerful, only $44, Friday, August 1st, 7 to 9 p.m. It's going to be super dope. Then, right, she's coming this Thursday, Anjani Seegers for episode 358. We're going to talk about Chiron to the Wounded Healer through the signs. But then we're going to do a special Chiron workshop on Saturday, August 16th. We're trying to figure out the time because I want to maybe go a little bit later, maybe 5 or 6 p.m. Eastern to get people in Australia and stuff to be able to make it, and England. And that's going to be breaking down Chiron, the Wounded Healer, through the signs and houses. But really, it's a whole Chiron presentation, and we're going to be explaining the wounding, but then how to transmute it and become the powerful healer that Chiron was, the centaur. And what's fascinating about that is that if you come with your Chiron sign and placement, we will be breaking it down for you live, okay? And then Saturday, September 13th, Debbie Solaris and I will be doing live readings at our workshop. So we're going to figure out the price and all that, but it's going to be Saturday, September 13th at TBA on the time. Make sure that door's closed. And it's going to be awesome. So Debbie Solaris. So Rebecca Vidanov, Anjani Segrist, Debbie Solaris, and me. That's what's going on. Read.
Hey, everybody. How are you? How are you? There's a bunch of people here.
Yeah.
We have Desiree Martin.
Hey, Desiree. Yes.
And Quintella.
Can't wait to see you guys at the third tribe meeting,
You
July
are
11th.
Like, God,
Quintella's the best.
Thank you.
She's Steady Eddie.
Yes. Thank you. She's here with her unconditional love and her beautiful spirits. And we have our friend Sia here.
Hey, Sia.
So good to see you, friend.
I know you're in Texas, but that was sad what happened. Oh, my gosh.
Yes, he's been talking about that for days. It's really hit his heart very heavy. It was in the Hill area. I'm not exactly sure.
Mystic, Texas.
Right.
And it's by the Guadalupe River, and they said there's a warning.
Down closer to Brownsville?
I'm not sure. Sia may know, but also they said the people living in Hunt, they have to go on higher ground because the water is still raining. So it's wild.
And she says, looking at your Saturn and Taurus video. Okay, so she's looking at different things.
Yeah.
And you guys gotta remember. So Sia says she's looking at that.
Okay, wait. Let me say this real quick. Sorry to cut you off. When you're watching the video, leave me a comment. Leave a comment on these videos because some of these videos, my Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Saturn, Jupiter through the signs, they don't have that many views and comments, but they're really good.
They are.
So go check it out. Thank you.
Yeah, but that is very important. Leave the comments. That does help him. But also, if there's things that you are wanting to learn about astrology, chances are he's got a video on. Like, how many videos do you have up about? Do you have
well over 1,000, I'm sure.
Yeah, like I was gonna say, well over 1,000.
You see my channel.
And
I'm a workhorse.
There's videos, he has them in series, and there's something about almost everything you can.
All your placements, yeah.
And if for some reason you don't see something,
you can request it.
Because he will actually get in and make it.
I'm probably not gonna do like series through the houses. I'm probably not gonna do Vertex and Vesta. Maybe one day if I'm really bored, but I'm so busy with so much stuff. Maybe in the future. But those are the only placements I haven't really done. But there's much more coming. And
then Dan Figueroa is here.
D-Nice.
Hey, D-Nice. And our friend Evelyn is here.
Hey,
Evelyn.
Hey, Ev.
And
love you, girl.
Gigi
Hope you're doing good in the summer.
Thank you, Gigi. Your order
What's up,
will be
Gigi?
going out tomorrow.
Monday, yeah.
A couple little extras in there. And let's see. We've got people saying hello to different people. Danny, you've never had pineapple pizza?
I asked them. Yeah, we had it today. It was so yummy. You got to try it. It's so refreshing and good because it's
really good.
It's like a mixture of tastes.
It's grown on me because up until I met Eric, the only time I ever had pineapple on pizza was on a Hawaiian pizza where it had the Canadian bacon. And so it was the salty and the sweet, which is good.
Yeah,
but now that he doesn't do pork, so I wasn't doing pork.
My mind is too refined that I don't eat the swine. Since I was 24, 25 years old, my righteousness has been divine.
So today when we did it, I put the oregano, the garlic, the chili pepper.
And she loved her fried. You liked her fried ravioli?
I did.
It was good.
Well, we just got an array of different things. Yeah. I let men have most of it, but I had one of each thing.
The mozzarella sticks.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So they were good. I mean, Yo Polly's is amazing.
I told them that they get the water from Brooklyn. That's why it's so good.
Really amazing on even New York standards.
Oh yeah, it's a good New York pizza.
Here
they're the best out here.
Mm-hmm.
The food in Arizona is not so good.
Let's see here. Desiree says, teach me the MC ways.
Yes.
He has taught people how to rhyme.
I used to, okay, so let me tell you something funny. In college, when I was,
we don't want to hear.
No. I was okay.
My husband basically traveled the country.
No, stop saying that. That's not true. I was a I was a naughty boy in college. But anyway, I used to teach.
Okay, we were. Listen,
yes, we were all
young, and we all had a good time at some point in our lives.
So I used to teach.
So I just tease him.
Yes, she does tease me. We got to question it though sometimes. But look,
it's just because they know about all of it.
She's never slit my throat at night, so I'm good.
Yeah.
But
oh my God. So you say I'm dark? Oh my God.
I don't know. I mean,
oh my God.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No. So anyway,
I never thought about slitting his throat, for the record.
Yeah, no, she wouldn't do that. Only in coma. Let me stop. But so anyway, I used to teach a lot of young ladies how to rhyme when I was in college, and but I've taught people how. I mean, it's something because there's like a pattern that you have to train your brain. But remember, repetition is the key to ownership. But literally, as I'm rhyming and freestyling, different from when it's written, but the words are like pouring down like on an escalator, and then they line up and then get dispensed out of the mouth. But I'm building as I'm saying the rhyme. It's just like I'm building the patterns. It's very Virgo Mercury type stuff. If you know, you know. But but I got to tell you, by far, Gemini have the best MCs. I got to give it to them. Virgo and Aquarius and Libra, they're all the top 4. Gemini. I forgot that Jadakiss and Big L were Geminis too. There's so many. Biggie, Tupac, Andre, Kanye, Kendrick. I mean, Big L, Jada. Like, Gemini takes the cake. I got to bow down.
And isn't Lauryn Hill?
And Lauryn Hill. I mean, my favorite female, not my favorite, the best female.
Can't forget about Lauryn.
No, definitely. Bring out these teas. I want to sip my tea.
Okay. So
any other comments?
Let me. I'm just
going to get to Black Moon
Lilith
here.
Okay. One rare bird.
Hey, one rare bird. Welcome back.
So good to see you too.
Thank
Sia
you.
loves the pineapple pizza.
Yes, Sia, isn't it good?
And so does Quintella.
Ooh, Quintella, you know too? Okay.
And I love the vegetable pizza, but I don't put pineapple with my vegetables. My vegetables gotta be my vegetables. My fruits gotta be my fruit.
Now, I could get a little freaky. I could mix a vegetable with the pineapple. I ain't skirt.
I would be a little scared.
I ain't skirt.
I don't know.
In college, when we used to... you
do put it. Quintella says she puts it on her veggie pizza.
Yeah, I bet it's dope
like
that.
Like the tomatoes and the.
I used to do the bell peppers and the ground beef.
Okay, I could do a bell pepper with
bell pepper
pineapple.
with pineapple is good. Oh, pass me a tissue, please. Bell pepper with pineapple. Oh, I got a matter of fact. I had to get back on that. I used to do that in college too, and we would do the ground beef. You got to experiment with the pizza. You got to have fun with the pizza.
Says the man who, for the first 12, 13 years of our marriage would only do, it was always cheese, nothing else, and then he would do pineapple sometimes. Yeah, I guess you always kind of like the pineapple. But anyways, let's keep it moving. Let's see. Yes, we have a tribe of pineapple. Hope the anniversary was cracking. It was.
Oh, it's so much fun.
What we have come to realize is that basically anytime that we get an opportunity to be by ourselves, we're good. We're like, thank you, Jesus. Nobody's around.
We're good.
And let's see now. Desiree says, yes, you called it on the astro weather. Ocean City, Maryland had a lot of rioting with kids.
Okay, my son was saying that. Yeah. Oh my God.
They had that also in Newport Beach.
I've been down to Ocean City. I used to party down there. I told you that, Desiree.
Yeah, our 16-year-old was in Newport Beach.
I told him,
and then one of our 11-year-olds comes to me and goes, Mom, guess what happened? And he starts showing me all of these crazy videos from Newport Beach. And as a mom, I'm like going, oh crap. I mean, I didn't think about just a minute. Relax yourself. You can drink your tea when I'm done going through the list because I gotta explain this to you.
She likes to delay my pleasure.
No. Listen, let me tell you something. This man gets plenty of pleasure, okay? Like don't let his little kvetching, his little whining make you think anything otherwise. He gets plenty of pleasure. She likes to limit.
She likes to limit my pleasure.
If I ask,
because
you know what it is, he'll sit there and he'll be like, "Can I have the whatever cold drink and the iced tea at the same time?" And I'm like, "Why do you want the hot drink and the cold drink at the same time?"
You just said 2 cold drinks.
Whatever, iced tea.
Her talking is off today.
Whatever.
It's Uranus on the 29th degree.
It is. I'll be okay in about another 2 days.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
When Uranus goes to Gemini.
Just listen.
Then it's going to make your speech more innovative.
Thank you. That's what I need because I have been struggling.
She's been struggling.
Who else? So what's that placement that's making me do that?
Uranus and Taurus at 29th degree.
So how many of you are there with me? Is anybody else there with me?
I think everybody's been dealing with it, especially we see it with the resources and food, but the extreme weather.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow's going to be a big shift for you guys. And we're going to talk about it towards the end of the show.
I have been struggling with my words. Okay, so you want me to talk about your seed. I just wanted to set things up a little bit. So basically, I already drank mine. So right now, I'm back to my soursop, guava leaf, ginger, cinnamon. Actually, I put nutmeg, ginger, nutmeg, a blend here. I like to make huge pots of it, and I just simmer it for days.
She's the best tea maker.
And I just keep it on the stove, and I replenish it and do it until whatever. But anyways, this
You like
right
my new
here,
green shirt? I got a new green shirt.
He did.
I don't get many new things because we always just do stuff for the children.
We do.
But I got a new green shirt.
He
I like
did.
green.
And I'm so happy. And I will be picking. He's real simple. You know, he doesn't like a lot of stuff. Like if I go to like different stores, like I would never wear that. I would never wear that. I would never wear that.
No, I was more of a fashionista when I was younger, and I still would be now, right? With obviously if I had all the funds. But honestly, I'm more focused on the kids.
One day we will. Right
Yeah, oh no,
now,
no, yeah.
we
The funds are coming.
Build and serve mode.
The funds are coming.
So we are building and we are serving. But I want to share with you real quick. So this is the guayusa tea right here. I've put some almond milk in here just to kind of lighten it. I like cream in my, or milk or whatever in my teas. But anyways, this guayusa is really fabulous. So we do have people who give us different things. It's a little hot. Mm-hmm. It's a little hot for your. He has very sensitive hands. Like I can touch things and he'll be like, yeah.
Oh my God, I can't.
Like he can't hold that.
I have soft hands.
Lift it up so the people can see. But wait a minute, I want to talk about this very, very quickly.
Okay, talk about it.
So that guayusa is straight from Ecuador. A friend of ours who is an Ecuadorian shaman brought that for us.
She's not Ecuadorian.
She's not Ecuadorian, but she.
You just mixed that up.
No. Wait, let me clarify.
She's part Brazilian.
She is not Ecuadorian. However, she's a very spiritual woman. She's done a lot of work down in
She's going to be coming in the community.
And she really connects with the Ecuadorian ways and has been taught by their shamans. And she herself is a shaman. And she brought this guayusa tea
Combat Energy Healer on Instagram, Nettie Nettles.
Yes.
Very sweet.
So she had been in the military and has a whole life experience with that. Got out, had an awakening. And I guess she always, when she thinks about it, was connected, but whatever. So she brought this tea back, and guayusa is really wonderful because it has the natural caffeine that is actually good for us. But anyways, I wanted to share this with you because we always do our adaptogens with our different things. But today we are doing our golden milk. And so I picked this up at our local farmer's market. It is, I don't know if you guys can see it. It's going to be a little bit too bright, but this is a mixture from our farmer's market for golden milk. So this is turmeric. It has turmeric.
It tastes really
ginger. Good. No, I haven't put this in yet.
Oh.
Black pepper, nutmeg, and coriander.
You gonna put this in here?
Yes, and that's why I brought it in the clear jar so they could see it.
Okay, well then,
but
I'll put it back over here.
Exactly. See, you always try to take.
Whoa. Slow it down.
Slow down. Slow down. Anyways, we have one of those raising chairs because I try to get him to stand throughout the day, because he does so much work and he sits and then his body hurts. And anyways, I got this desk for him to help him to stand, but then
I stand there very often. I do sometimes in videos.
I'm always trying stuff to help him feel better.
But it's so while you're working on that, let me get into the astrology.
No, it doesn't take much. I just want to show them. And you want to, if you do, you can make this concoction yourself, but you do want to make the powders very, very fine. Anyways, this stuff is really wonderful. So no adaptogen, little fancy mocktail, but we do have this tea with the good herbs in it. Turmeric, as you know,
you got the good herbs.
Inflammation.
The good herbs and verbs.
I had mine earlier. I do not need more than 1 cup of the guayusa because it does have that natural caffeine. Anyways, let's see. Hi, Janice. How are you?
Hey, Janice.
And you are feeling this Sag moon.
Yes.
Is that what has me talking all crazy?
No.
No, wait. What?
Uranus and Taurus, 29 degrees on your ascendant.
On my ascendant. So yeah, it's like
you're gonna feel a huge shift. This is the thing you've been dealing with since 2018. It's gonna be gone tomorrow.
Oh, you mean this is why I've been tongue-tied and not able to communicate properly?
It's going to change your whole world.
Thank you, Jesus. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Let's go.
Don't you guys like when the astrology knowledge pours over her?
You told me this a couple days ago.
No, but I mean, it's like
I have been feeling, I would say they're wanting like talking to people, and I'm saying like the weirdest stuff, and I'm knowing what I want to say, and it's not coming out right, which is really frustrating to me because I am a very verbal, communicative person.
But it's also hard with Saturn and Gemini and Mercury and Pisces as well.
But anyways, let's see. So Quintella said it's going to be an amazing YouTube channel. Yes, I'm so excited about it.
Elena is incredible.
And
we're going to do the astrology and tarot together. It's going to be great.
It's going to be wonderful. So please, when that gets up, we ask that you please go check them out.
Please come subscribe and watch it.
Them. You know, share.
And she's going to be still doing Searchlight Tarot.
Yes.
I'm still doing Big Astrology.
We're not leaving here.
But
our tribe is still growing.
It's just
all of these things. And this is about a time of expansion. And especially as I mentioned, our tribe. Listen, this is not just an expansion for us. This is an expansion for everybody and everybody in the tribe. We're going to be pushing each other and encouraging each other to grow. So come join the tribe.
Especially you guys with these
encouragement.
With these planetary alignments, Uranus and Gemini. Now, remember, Neptune just went retrograde on the 4th. You may be feeling that. You Taurus risings, we got to check in on your dreams. But this is going to be an interesting time, you know. But these are the planetary alignments that we're going to be experiencing to 2029 and 2039 and 2044. Throw in Pluto as well. So strap your boots on. Get ready, Freddie. Now, let's get to the night. So Black Moon Lilith.
Can I just quickly run through these numeralics?
Okay. Hey, Queen B.
Queen B, Queen's up, my queen. Hey. And then Empower Me 802 is here.
Hey, Melissa.
Hi, how are you? And is Melissa friends with Nettie? Is that the Melissa? So you know Nettie. She's wonderful. We're just like,
that's how we met her.
Yes. And I know you've been going through a lot. Whenever you're ready, we've got that space set up for you in the tribe, though.
Yeah, she's just been working. Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Whenever.
But put some stuff in there because the plant medicine.
She set it up. I'm ready to go.
And remember, Melissa, we miss you, so make sure you come to the next meeting. The third meeting is Friday.
It's a fun meeting.
Friday, July 11th. This Friday coming up, 8 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be so much fun.
Did you tell them what happened during our last meeting?
Oh, I kind of told them it got taken down.
Yeah,
or whatever.
no, it's really crazy.
If people in the tribe want it, I can send it to. It was my fault because the way that I put it up, you know, I put it up unlisted, but I did something, and so YouTube just, you know, I got put in a naughty corner by YouTube.
Naughty corner, yeah.
Because you know what we were talking about is not, you know, that's not for. Not for
you do need to make sure the one thing is you're putting these herbs in with your stuff. You got to stir it up so that you actually get them.
So
honey,
let me get to the.
We're almost done though.
Okay,
I just want to acknowledge everybody very quickly, and then we can go from there. Quintilla says congratulations on everything. Audra Dye is here.
Hey Audra, what's up, mama?
And Janice also was crying about the victims. Yeah,
wasn't
really
that?
hit him.
Oh, it hit me.
It's really.
Could you imagine your daughters?
Yes.
Your daughters at a camp, like.
No.
Go ahead. Beth is here. Elizabeth.
Hey,
Elizabeth. What's up, stranger? Everybody's coming tonight.
We just.
And Elizabeth and Audra, you guys got to join the community. You would love the Knowledge is Love Tribe community. It's you know, you're already a part of it, but you're not a part of it. So come join. Either $18 a month where you get all the discounts and the coffee talks, or $5 a month. But it is an amazing community. Now let's get started. Okay.
I'll just saying she found you because of everything. Beth said I was scared to try pineapple on my pizza.
Why, dude?
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared. What you scared for? Oh my god. Oh my goodness. What you so scared for? Oh, don't be scared.
Ooh.
No pineapple on your pizza. Make your toes curl.
Desiree says she's so serious. I freestyle and want to learn from the best. I love you too. Oh, we love you too. Thank you, sweetheart.
Maybe I'll do that in the community.
Okay. Yeah. Ooh, that could be an interesting little.
Because I told them that Hope and Steven are going to do be separate from our meetings. They're going to do a Zoom where they're going to be teaching, do like a little tarot session from 2 different perspectives.
And they're going to teach people. So they want people to bring their tarot cards.
If you have them.
To share, to talk about the actual decks, to talk about how you can learn, to ask questions.
Yeah, it's going to be really fun. I'll announce when that is.
Live meetings for that specifically. So that'll be a fun thing for people to jump onto, and then we can also save those links out.
Maybe on the 20th or the 25th. We'll see.
And yes, my husband is the hardest working man in astrology. Let's see.
Thank you.
And let me see. Oh, we have Christina Law 23.
Hey, Christina Law
Hi,
and
fam.
Christina Law. You should join our tribe. I would love to have you and meet you. It's really fun.
Yes, I remember her. I was like going, why do I know that name?
Christina
And I'm
Law's
just
been here
looking
before.
at her picture there.
Yeah.
Good to see you. It's been
And
a
thank
little
you for your
bit.
comments. Listen, you guys don't ever stop commenting on whatever video you watch and stuff. I read them. You see, I respond back to all of them. I try. Sometimes it takes me a bit, but I really, really am so grateful and appreciate it. Now let's get into Black.
Oh, wait. Just I'm almost done.
Quickly.
One rare bird said that this golden milk was her confirmation that she needs to start drinking this for her knee infusion. Yes, girl. See, I knew there was a reason. Like, I had to bring this and share this. Somebody told me you need to share this, and you are why. So there we go. You see how we get connected in ways. And then Stephen Lascala is here. And
Stevie Weezy.
Teresa Miller's here.
Teresa, we got all the tribe people.
And Christina Law wants to know about the Zoom. So the Zooms that we're talking about are actually
It's for the
in
tribe.
our tribe.
Yeah,
So
our
if
third
you
meeting is
are
July
interested
11th.
and would like to join,
It's www.community.bigeastrology.com. It's down below in the description. It's either $18 a month with all the discounts or $5 a month, and you still get discounts on certain things as well. But with the $18, you get the coffee talks, the whole nine. But for $5, you can come to the meetings, enjoy the community. The community is filled of knowledge and information and so much, from subjects from spirituality to crystals, herbs, food, plant medicine, homesteading, astrology, numerology, relationships, and so much more. It is super, super dope.
It's a really cool group. It's growing.
Yes.
We're trying to get more and more people active. But what I love about this group,
it's a lot of love.
You won't find this anyplace else,
Yeah.
is that we really are empowering you, the member, to own different things. We have people who have started groups based on their passion. So homesteading is a group that was started by a member.
Yeah.
Plant medicine is a group that's going to be being started by another member. Stephen and Hope, who have been longtime watchers, but they're into tarot, connected with me last week and said, hey, can we do this? Yeah, let's do it. So we give you a voice. We also want you to share your businesses, because our goal, and I will say this,
to support one another, build each other up.
These big corporations, if y'all haven't noticed, they don't care about you. The moment your money stops flowing to them,
what did Michael say?
Care.
All I want to say is they don't really care about us.
And even with our money flowing to them, they don't care, because unless your money is millions and millions and millions of dollars, you mean nothing to them.
They don't care about your $29.99.
We need to turn to ourselves. We need to support ourselves. We need to do what we can. And that's what we're really trying to do with this group, is give a space.
You would love it. Audra, Elizabeth, Christina, please come join. You would love it.
I mean,
all these other people here are in the group.
It's a minimal amount.
It's amazing.
Of money.
Yeah. 18 or 5.
Just to build it up.
Evelyn,
and trust me when I tell you, we've spent pretty decent money to get it set up. And at this point, we have not even made back our money on getting it set up.
But that's okay. Yeah.
No, it's okay. But I want people to understand, this is not just like another thing where Alana and Eric's making money. No, we are putting in and building.
I was going to say, you can see I'm not getting rich quick. I'm just wearing a plain
He's excited over that $12 t-shirt.
I'm excited over the $12. And I really am excited.
He is. He's so happy. I'm like, but I love it because I can make him happy easily. And that's the sign of a good person, when they can get excited over something simple. Yeah. And then Wealth Mobsters.
Oh,
Wealth Mobsters, are you new?
I think you're new. I feel like I heard the name, but I don't remember.
Rising.
Share your big three. You're someone
right. And we didn't get to them or something.
I don't know, but I feel like they've been here before.
How's it going?
But share your Sun, Moon, Rising. But let me get to it.
And Amber just signed on. You guys,
Amber.
I swear
Amber's new, right?
Joining. I need a different card scratching my head. But I'm here. Aquarius Moon. Okay, and Amber just brought all her stuff.
Big three. Okay, let's
She is an Aquarius Moon, a Pisces Sun, and an Aries Rising.
Shut up. All in order. I was like, boom, boom, boom. Okay.
I think I'm finally understanding most of what I'm here for, finally.
Okay. Well, if you come to me, I will make sure you're vroom, vroom, revved up and truly understand. Okay. So the Aries Rising, Aries and Pisces rising signs are the two most rare ascendants. Aries Rising is really the most authentic, right? Your chart ruler is Mars. So you let me know where your Mars is. That tells you like your major themes of life. With the Pisces Sun in the 12th house, you and Dad may not totally always get each other. He could have traveled, doesn't mean you don't have a great relationship, but something, there's just a misunderstanding at times, and you need your alone time. You need to recharge. You know what I mean? You're active, you're out there busy in the world, but then when you come home, you need to like woosah it out and transmute the energy, because you are a sponge when you're out there. With the Aquarius moon in 11th house, you should definitely join the tribe and come to Astrological Coffee Talk, which, by the way, Coffee Talk, 2 hours, $22 this Saturday, July 12th, 12 p.m. noon Eastern. You don't want to miss this one. I'm going to break down Mercury retrograde, which starts on the 18th to August 10th. And that is for all 12 signs. But this is important, you guys. Now, if you can't make it live, you should still pay the $22, receive the recording, videos, and the chart, because this is the first Mercury retrograde in our lifetimes. First time that anybody alive has ever experienced that while Uranus is in Gemini and Pluto's in Aquarius. This is not your normal average Mercury retrograde in Leo too. So you do want to come and understand. And then all you tribe members and people that want to sign up, you can offer up your birth chart. Second part, we're going to do a blind birth chart reading. That is so much fun. Quintella offered hers 2 months ago. It was amazing. So you guys email me. Let me know if you want to offer up your chart. I will randomly pick one chart, and we'll be doing that as well. And at the end, I reveal who it is. And then, you know, you're getting all these eyes on your chart. So it's almost like a $22 birth chart reading. It's freaking awesome. So you want to come, and you can book that on. Did you put it on the website yet? You got to do that today. Okay.
All right.
So
guys,
tonight
we'll
she's working on that, and she's going to work on that newsletter.
I might even do it while we're sitting here.
And the newsletter too. I sent you all the stuff in the newsletter. Yeah.
The newsletter.
We got to get that out by the morning. So, okay. So, but you right now you can just order it and just, you know, with PayPal, Cash App, or Zelle, email me, Eric, ERIC, as you see right here, Eric at BigEAstrology.com. Okay. Because this is going to be a powerful coffee talk this Saturday, the 12th, 12 noon Eastern, 2 hours, $22. Okay. So Black Moon Lilith, let me get to this. Okay. Black Moon Lilith and Cancer the Crab in the Natal Birth Chart. We'll get back to the chat.
I get so excited to talk to everybody.
I know.
And there's all these great comments.
I know. We're going to get back to the chat, but we also got it for the astrology. So Black Moon Lilith in the Natal Birth Chart and Cancer the Crab. So just a couple of people, because the list is fascinating. RIP folks. Robin Williams, Jimi Hendrix, Kobe Bryant, Malcolm X. A couple of those gentlemen, Lilith and Cancer. And you notice they're girl dads, Malcolm and Kobe. Okay. So, you know, what is Black Moon Lilith? This is your pre-verbal, pre-rational energy, your yes, no response, pheromones, hormones, your gut instinct, intuition, your root chakra, right? Very primal and carnal. It's the divine feminine and also the dark feminine. It's like a female Pluto. Yes, supposedly Adam Sawyer's wife kicked out of Garden of Eden because she wanted to get on the naughty corner on top and got kicked out, right? And then it's been over demonized, but that's the patriarchal system. The divine feminine is awakening back up strong, especially this year with Jupiter and Cancer, in a healthy way, not in the toxic, like all men are toxic and toxic masculinity, that overcorrection with the whole...
That's so not true, guys.
Let me finish with the Barbie movement. That overcorrection is invalid and wrong. We're not lifting up women to bring down men. We're lifting up women to their royalty where they belong in their proper place as the goddess, and having divine women and sacred feminine and sacred masculine together, because we should be equal, right? But you guys are the portals, right? So you bring life into this world, and nobody really coming out no rib, right? You could come through the portal, through the woman's womb. Okay, so so that's Black Moon Lilith. So when you have it in Cancer, your intuition. Think about Jimi Hendrix, Kobe Bryant, Malcolm X, Robin Williams. There's more people too, but just those RIPs, where did they show you that they weren't intuitive? They never did. They are the pillars of intuition. Kobe, how he played. Jimmy, how he played. Malcolm, how he preached and talked and walked. Robin Williams with his comedy. Robin Williams is one of the illest stand-up comics and comedic actors ever. Could flip into any voice, any character. He's one of my inspirations, like, you know what I'm saying? Because not too many people, I'm going to be honest with you, right? I almost made it on A Living Color. Not too many people can flip voices and characters the way your boy can. And Robin Williams is that dude, right? Nice. So you want to understand. So Black Moon Lilith and Cancer, you are very tapped into the energy of the moon. You're very tapped in to your stomach and root chakra. When you feel something, Black Moon Lilith and Cancer, because you feel, therefore you know. Okay. And these people can manifest and meditate in and around water like nobody's business. Okay. Very emotional, very sensitive. Now, Lilith and Cancer, this, I'll tell you on the negative side, you can get rejected for your nurturing and caring. People can try to make you retreat, right? Rejection and repressed energy, retreat back into your shell, right? They may not like how you are acting. Why are you being so sensitive? I'm like, I'm not being sensitive. I noticed something and I'm sharing it because you feel so deeply. Your feelings are better than the spoken word.
So often when people want to use that, it's a manipulative way of getting you to shut up. It's a narcissist.
And to dim your light.
It's one of a narcissist's best ways to like try to manipulate and control you. So just watch that. If you have somebody around you that every time you try and talk to them, they do that, you might be dealing with a narcissist.
Especially when it comes around your feelings, that because you feel it, you're right, you do. Especially you got that Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Lilith in Cancer, you're no joke. Also, the good thing about Lilith, it's your tribe. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising are your tribe. They will just get you and accept you if you got this placement in your natal birth chart. And please comment down below if you guys have a comment. Let me know in the chat if you chat. What's that song? Is that the one with Kendrick and she's like, chat? I always forget. I like that, So, but do that. Like really, you are so tapped in. Okay. Now remember with Black Moon Lilith and Cancer too, you need to spend time around water. If you don't live near water, definitely, like I tell you guys in the birth chart readings, looking at that 4th house, these people, any house you have it in, they need to get that water feature that I often tell you guys about. That water feature, and I need to get one too. Maybe I'll get it for my birthday, because I didn't get it for Father's Day. But
is that a hint?
A little hint. But
Sorry.
No, don't worry about it. But it's something that I could benefit from because I definitely need to be around water, and we don't. I got in the pool this weekend though. Me and wifey, we had a great time in the pool. That was fun. And yeah, that was so much fun. But so like that's really important is to get a water feature, Home Depot, Better Homes and Gardens, whatever, to see water flowing. That will heighten your intuition when you have the Black Moon Lilith and Cancer. But remember, Cancer is number 1 for murder, she wrote. So Black Moon Lilith and Cancer, they can black out the whole room, bubble bath and blood bath everywhere. Okay, is that a stain in your carpet? So don't sleep on that. Then we're going to get to Juno and a Cancer, but in between time, I will let her read. Okay. But comment in the chat if you guys know anybody or you have Black Moon Lilith and Cancer.
So, I just found out. Yeah. So Amber is talking about how she just found out that every weed in her backyard is medicine. And you know what? It's crazy. And this is another example
the tricknology
of the lies that they told us. Oh, get rid
of
all
those weeds.
Dandelions.
Put the chemicals.
Do all that stuff.
Well, dandelion tea is so healing, right?
It's all because these things heal us.
Yes.
And send us back. Like just this morning, I've been dealing with blood pressure issues now since the twins. I haven't been able to 100% bring it back down since I went preeclamptic carrying them. And I just started this morning, and I will keep you guys informed on what's going on with me. But I'm going to be trying the cayenne pepper twice a day in a little shot. So we'll see.
And the grapefruit.
And I've known that that's really good. And I've been doing the grapefruit too. So I'm going to be doing both, and we'll see what happens. But perfect example of how we need to be relearning things. Let's see now. And Beth, there is nothing wrong with earning money, but you know what? That's my weakness, guys. One of my big things that I am here to learn this cycle is to deal with my karma around money and my hangups. It's a whole past life thing where I've dealt with some severe poverty and whatnot. And I am learning how to walk in that. Anyways, so you're right.
That's why she married Daddy Warbucks.
Thank you. I'm waiting for it. Show me it. More. But anyways, so thank you, because you picked up on it, and I have to remember that there is nothing wrong with that. I guess one of my programmings is that people will think that that's all I want to be about, and that's not what I'm all about. I am about genuinely the people and relationships. So I never want people.
But everything
to
needs to be an
judge.
equal energy exchange, and I've talked
Mhm.
to you guys about this, how important
Absolutely.
it is. Right?
Rosalie Laws says.
Oh, Rosalie's new.
Yes, she is.
Hi,
new.
Rosalie.
Nice
Welcome.
to meet you, Rosalie.
What's the big three?
And she's on it, honey.
Go ahead, girl.
She is a Capricorn sun, a Pisces moon, and a Scorpio rising.
Whoa. Scorpio rising.
Capricorn sun.
Capricorn sun in the 3rd house. And the Pisces moon in the 5th.
Mm-hmm.
And the moon in the 5th, that piff, let it riff. Don't you understand? Lyrically, I got a gift. The astrology I spit will hopefully uplift. So with the Scorpio rising, you're my soul sister, the gift and the curse. So when you were born, mom, right? You guys know the drill. Mom, either something happened with the pregnancy or the birth, preeclampsia, jaundice, umbilical around the neck, emergency C-section, something happened, Lucy, or Rosalind?
Wait.
Rosalind.
No, Rosalie.
Rosalie.
Sorry, I thought it was Rosalie.
Rosalie. So, so that's with the Scorpio. You're here to break generational curses, my friend. Now, remember, you'll never go broken homeless. That's the great gift to ancestors. When we're Scorpio risings, it's a tough life, but the gift is the ancestors will watch over us. We will never go broken homeless. Think about it in your life. Anytime you kind of struggled or you needed something, money just came in out of nowhere and you got it. You'll go through many transformations in your life. People that knew you at 16, different at 23, different at 34, different at 45. Years of 7 and 10s, you will go through major changes and transformations. The Capricorn sun in the 3rd house, you're a builder. You can build in your local community. You can get into local politics. You could start your own business. The Capricorn sun, you were probably definitely growing up. You got the Benjamin Button effect. So as you get older, Rosalie, you'll be looking younger. Okay. So, that's nice. And, you were probably, that little wise, grandma's a little girl, especially with that Pisces moon. You were the one that maybe bossed all the friends around, told her, when you got the sun in the 3rd house, little secret, you guys, sun in the 3rd house, you could be a little bit of a bully in elementary school. You could be a Weisenheimer and a tough one. Rosalie with knocking out jaws in 5th grade. I understand. You want some gravy with your biscuits, darling? Bow. Rosalie didn't play. I know, Rosalie. I know. I was there watching. But, but you're a natural builder, and you are to show up in social media building, teaching people about legacy and hard work and discipline. That's your key. Now, Pisces moon in the 5th house, mom and dad were in a 6th house, so they wanted you. They definitely wanted Rosalie when she was born. At Pisces moon, your first child could have a Pisces sun moon rising or have a Pisces career. But the Pisces moon in the 5th house is beautiful. You are so tapped into music. You could be a musician. You could be an A&R. You could be a musical producer. You can be a painter, sculptor, a dancer, darling, ballerina, a rapper, a singer, but anything, that's the thing. But remember the Pisces moon, you get inspired by music, but with the North Node there right now, we listen to more instrumental music, less lyrics to pour into the subconscious, unless it's very high vibrational and positive, especially tomorrow with Uranus getting into Gemini. We need that. But that Pisces moon, it means your mother could not nurture and care for you the way that she truly wanted or desired when you were born. Doesn't mean she wasn't a great mom. She probably was. But it just means that she was not, maybe postpartum, some sort of depression, something was going on, that she was not able to nurture and care for you. So if you want to share, let me know. But remember this, the Pisces moon, Prince, Michael Jackson, Kendrick Lamar, Jhené Aiko, Kanye West, you are tapped in musically. That's that musical genius marker, very psychic Pisces moon. Okay. And you could really get tapped in, and you may want to even take astrology classes with me. That Pisces moon in the 5th house, that can tap you in crazily. All right. So let me know. And thank you for coming. Please subscribe and hit the like button.
Yay, please. And our friend.
What about Wealth Mobster? Did they share theirs or not?
Let me see. I don't know. Stephen Lascala, if I did not say hello to you.
Yeah,
hey,
you did. Stevie Weezies.
And then, okay, there's Wealth Monsters.
Monsters or mobsters?
Mobsters, sorry.
There goes that
I'm
speech again.
Okay, Wealth mobster. See, it's real. I am a Capricorn Sun, Libra Moon, Aries Rising.
Ooh, a T-square. Aries rising, Capricorn Sun, Libra Moon. You see the T-square? So the T is at the Capricorn Sun. Okay. So, and the parents were in the square. So maybe mom and dad got divorced. They could have worked it out, could still be together. Squares doesn't always mean that. But when you were born, they weren't exactly aligned 110%. Okay. Having it's the Libra moon in the seventh, Libra moon, right?
Yes.
Having the Libra moon in the seventh, the Libra moon wants harmony and peace, but it's not emotionally balanced. It's seeking balance. It's not a bad moon, but it just means that, it's trying to find its fitting, and sometimes feels like it's being overlooked or ignored, especially in relationships, and could be with the mom in the cookie jar. It could be because of the confusion or stuff going on with the relationships of mom and dad. And mom could be up in your business, for relationships, but you could be very tapped in the marketplace with contract negotiations and sales. The Libra moon is really good at business. Just so you guys know, the number one sun sign for wealth is Libra. Libra's about that bag because they build relationships. Money is about relationships, the exchange of energy and flow. And Libras are great listeners. That's why they're good actors and lawyers too. So Libra moon is 7th house. You could sell anything. All right. Wealth. That's why you're the wealth mobster. You already know. And the Capricorn sun tips it off, right? Because you're about the bag. The sun in the 10th house, you will overcome any obstacles. When you set your mind to it and your goals, you will, the seagull, climb up the mountain of success. Discipline and hard work, being organized and structured, that's your golden ticket. Don't stop, won't stop, right? Get the bag. So, really nice. And remember, Aries, one of the most rare rising signs, and it's very authentic and pure. You're like that pure cocoa seed. What's the street value? Wealth mobster. I'm not saying, I'm just saying.
That was Hape.
What?
Because you can inhale the Hape, not that other stuff.
Oh yeah, I wasn't saying anything. I didn't imply anything.
Well, whatever it is that you.
I was just saying.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
They're the wealth mobsters.
I must be.
It's okay. It's okay. I speak in layers.
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 Anybody else?
I'm one of those rhyme sayers.
He was saying something else. I guess I'm sitting up here. I did get the Coffee Talk stuff upgraded, updated. I can't wait till my speech is back in place starting tomorrow. I got that done. So if you are interested in joining the Coffee Talk, it is up on the website
next
now.
Saturday.
And right now I'm also working on the new graphic for the Coffee Talk in 2 weeks.
Oh, I decided next year.
Tyson.
I'm going to do Mike Tyson's chart,
He's
you guys.
such a fascinating person.
His story, his life.
I'm working on that graphic now.
It's Kansas season.
I'm in and out.
And Mike Tyson is born on our anniversary, June 30th. So he just turned about 62, right? So happy belated to Mike, Iron Mike. Yeah, so we're going to do Mike Tyson.
Let's see.
And then we're going to get to Juno next.
Quintella said that she has her Black Moon Lilith in Cancer in the 2nd.
Ooh,
we have 2 water features here in the house now, thanks to you, Eric. Aw, thank you. I know
it's good.
To pick up some.
Yeah, it helps, doesn't it, too? Especially with your Pisces
He always
moon.
tells people Home Depot. It's not Home Depot, baby.
Okay. Well, where should get it from? They probably have it there.
At Marshalls or
Home Goods, Better Homes and Garden.
Better Homes and Gardens is a magazine, love.
Now listen, she's in the business of correcting me, and I told her, "Don't get in that business. You will go bankrupt."
Well, it's fun.
I'm joking.
Anyway,
okay. So I will recalibrate my brain. So now I need to say where.
I'm sorry. Home Goods.
Home Goods and Costco.
Costco's not the main
place. Okay, Home Goods and where else? Marshalls.
Marshalls, they have.
I feel weird sending people to Marshalls. TJ Maxx?
Possibly. I mean, they're the same thing, right? TJ Maxx, Marshalls, they're the same.
I just feel like TJ Maxx is a little bit better than Marshalls. That's just in my brain.
Okay. Definitely better than Ross.
Oh, God, yeah.
Anyways. Let's see. Amber's talking about the soursop. Yes. And
yes,
that
Amber.
is not from the U.S.
That's right.
And Let's see. Sia is talking about Virgos are serious about getting to that money. Yes, they are.
Yes.
And with my rising in Taurus, is my communication an issue right now? Like Alana, I've
Well,
been
it can
struggling
be.
a little bit.
Yes, it's because, okay, so remember, Uranus is the higher octave of Mercury. So it's higher thought and consciousness. When it's at the anaretic 29th degree, which it's been for like the last almost 2 weeks, leading up to tomorrow when it goes and ingresses into Gemini, it's affecting the earth. Hashtag new earth, right? The weather, resources, goods, food. But on the ascendant, the I am energy of self, it can affect your speech. And it's not necessarily the speech. It's almost like you know what's off? It's like from the thought, like I always talk about dispensing from the cranium to the boca. There's like a blockage there. Uranus is here like messing us up. So visualize it from your head being dispensed down to the mouth. The words, Uranus at 29 degrees and Taurus is messing that up. Because Uranus is the lower, Taurus is the lower jaw. Uranus is the back of the neck, the central nervous system. And Taurus is the throat and the tongue. So 29 degrees, it's like that. It's like that. You see what I'm saying? Aren't I a good teacher? That makes you really get it now, right? Yeah. Get it? Got it?
Get it good.
Let's go to Juno and Cancer. So Juno is the asteroid, it's Jupiter's wife. And there's a real little nasty, dirty story around Jupiter and Juno, but I don't like to get too deep into the Greek mythology, just to know enough. But it's a little. They took everything from ancient Kemet, right? The Greeks and the Romans, if you know, you know. But no shade, just reality. But Juno is the asteroid for long-term relationships, commitment, and marriage. My Juno's in Taurus. I married a Taurus rising. Ding, 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 ding. So, now, but when you have Juno in Cancer, the house does matter. I have my Juno sign and my Juno house series. So you can go watch Juno in Cancer in the description and then go watch it in the house you have it in. Okay, I got you covered. Okay. So, but Juno in Cancer, you can literally marry someone with a Cancer stellium. Could be Mercury, Venus, Mars, Mercury, Venus, Jupiter. Or it could be a Cancer, Sun, Moon, rising. The Juno's important. Now, remember this, though. This is the type of love that you may give and receive or desire. And so you want someone that's going to nurture and care for you. You want someone that is like deep in their emotions and feelings that you could be on the phone with and talk to 3 a.m, talk all night, right? That's how me and this one used to do. My Juno and Taurus, my throat chakra was like, the 3 a.m, crawling to work. I put in work, to solidify this, okay? I worked, okay? It wasn't really work because it's just like we loved each other and missed each other so much because we were far apart that it was kind of like breathing, you know what I mean? Like we could talk to 2, 3 a.m. like it was just a Wednesday, no problem. But it hurt me in the morning. But she would call me, and I was on that 2 train into BX. She'd call me, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm okay, just tired," But yeah, so those are the good old days. I remember that and miss that. It was fun. But Juno in Cancer, this is like, meeting somebody at the beach, the barbecue, the cookout, summer vacation, especially if you have this like in the 5th or the 9th house. Maybe even in the 3rd house, you're going to the Jersey Shore. I met my love at the Jersey Shore. Right? You know. But, one thing that you have to understand, and I like that better. You don't want to be understanding. That don't even make no sense. Listen to the words and etymology and language. You want to understand. The knowledge should come within you so then you can integrate it into your life. It becomes wisdom, right? So with Juno and Cancer, you need to have emotional intelligence and emotionally connect to your partner. Even if they're Aries sun and a Gemini rising, and maybe they have a Cancer moon and Venus Cancer and something like that, right? You want to have that feeling that you're safe and secure to express yourself and to trust them. was explaining to my 16-year-old around our anniversary that marriage is, you're very vulnerable. You're trusting someone that you did not know, and then all of a sudden you come together and then you fall in love and you build the thing. But when you're sleeping with someone, right, for every day, like we sleep together every day, that's the ultimate trust, right? Because you're like sleep next to somebody else. And it's very emotional and beautiful, but it's a vulnerable state, exchanging, bank accounts and stuff. And I'm sorry, I no judgment and shade, but I will tell you in a self-love relationship's good. You want to make a relationship truly work, there should not be separate accounts. Now, you could have a separate account and they have a separate account, but there needs to be a family bank account. The money should be together. There shouldn't be your money, it's our money, right? If I make it, she can spend it however she wants. It doesn't faze me. You understand? But there's got to be that mutual understanding and respect. But trust me, when people start to have all these separate things, like she knows my passcodes. I don't have no secret cell phone and secret this and secret that. If you start off your relationship and marriage, you guys, with secrets and not merging your money in this and that, you're not building something for success. I'm sorry. And it's not a judgment. I'm just telling you from life experience. I've helped and seen too many couples, and it's like, it's not a foundation, right? You're laying the cement in the house. You're not laying it where it's like separate beds, right? Separate showers, unless you're really wealthy. But you know what I mean? Like, you want to have you don't want to have separate accounts and stuff like that. So Juno and Cancer, it is like, and remember, Cancer rules the chest, breast, and stomach. So you'll feel things like deep in your, like, your bosom, the belly and the chest. You're like, I love you. You know what I mean? So Juno and Cancer is, that's a nice placement. That's a good Juno. Cancer is a sweet sign. My aunt's birthday is tomorrow. RIP, my aunt in heaven, my aunt Barbara. She was the best. She was like a second mother to me, and just love her so much. Lost her in 2004. And, I know the Cancer energy well. So shout out to all you Cancers. Cancer birth chart sale. Cancer, someone rising, hit me up. I do the Cancers justice, even though I got no Cancers in my immediate family. Wifey, kids, mother-in-law, whatever. But my aunt was a Cancer, and I got cousins. They're born on July 2nd. So salute to them, Kyle and Lorraine. So we're going to get to Uranus and Gemini next, but now it's time for the chat. Read.
Let's see.
My throat.
Let's see. Beth said that you are a multi-dimensional thinker. And
thank you, darling.
Mikey, LOL. It's just it was just Germany.
Who said that?
Mikey was just in Germany.
Who was Mikey?
Yeah, Beth Broussard is saying that. I don't know who Mikey is. Let us know. And
it could be one of her kids. I don't know. That's cool.
Well, tell us about that.
I've never been to Germany.
Me either. And Wealth Mobster says, "Yo, E, I don't know what it is, but I feel like I have to meet you or connect with you guys." Well, please.
Of course, come to the tribe.
Come to the tribe. Reach out.
I'm telling you, it's the best.
Way.
Definitely.
Yeah, we've actually made friends. Like we've become.
I love my people.
A lot of people who come here.
A lot of these people here tonight are in the tribe, man. It's a good group of folks. I mean, you guys let them know, right? We had so much fun.
And a lot of these people have been dealing with us for years. And so they actually see us.
But the tribe has been so dope.
Let's see. So when we're bird.
One rare bird, you got to join too.
She's welcoming Wealth Mobsters.
Oh,
Thank you for doing that, because that just shows what we're about. That's what we're about here, yeah. Let's see. When rare bird, absolutely feel that you both genuinely have natural love for each other. Yeah, we do.
We do. Thank you.
Thank you. And
she's my favorite.
I am. He's mine. Anyway, see, it says Mars is the boyfriend, Jupiter is the husband.
That's
and
right.
Juno is also the husband.
Well, Juno's more of a feminine energy, and I forgot to tell you, it's like a Libra Scorpio mix. Hammer, they put them in a mix. But Juno is Jupiter's wife, so I wouldn't call it a masculine or a husband. Juno is just the asteroid that is an indicator of commitment, love, or marriage, relationships or marriage. So Jupiter's the husband, Mars is the boyfriend, and Mars is brothers. Mars, and I just kind of recently learned this. I kind of knew it, but The south node, K2, is dogs, and Mars is connected to cats. Mars is property and land. Okay. The soldier, the warrior, the general, cut, separate, divide, blood, procedure, surgery.
Oh, Mike Tyson.
Oh,
okay.
Mike.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
because
that's right.
Beth
She was,
knows Mike
well,
Tyson.
she was, connect. Was was trying to connect. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I hope everything has worked out with that. That's very exciting. I kind of at a standstill at the stuff that I was looking at doing when we spoke last, but we need to connect and talk on that again, Miss Beth.
So he was in Germany. Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, now I know exactly what you mean. Thank you, friend. And let's see here.
Well, then you want to come to that COVID talk.
Janice said that Janice said that she got her water features on Amazon, which you can totally do. But guys, I'm trying not to do Amazon so much. Although I guess if you're going to some of these big things, you're still going big conglomerate. But let's
thank you,
figure
Janice.
out. We need to get somebody in our tribe who sells water features and can send them out. Like, I'm really on this thing.
We're trying to go local and small. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we
gotta
need to get
listen. Don't be out there protesting in the street.
Don't.
You protest with your energy and spiritually and with
dollar bill, y'all.
and with your bank account.
Cash
your
rules everything around me.
Cream, get the money.
Dollar bill, y'all.
Woo.
Remember that, okay? Like, that is the way that they will listen.
Oh, can I make y'all laugh? If you guys follow me on Instagram, okay, we had so much fun July 4th, but the fireworks were so janky. This was the tariff fireworks. It lasted for 14 minutes. And they were so low.
See, there's this big hotel by us in Scottsdale called the Princess, and normally they have really great fireworks. We hadn't been like to the park and sat and watched them in several years, but we'd seen them. They've always been huge and big. This year they were totally not. And I'm like, the people must not be renting the big expensive hotel rooms like they used to, because like
it was janky.
It was the worst fire.
It was comedy.
The Fairmount. And it's part of the Fairmount Hotel. So this is not a cheap hotel chain by any thing.
14 minutes.
They should be embarrassed.
And they were like,
I feel like calling them up and saying, why don't you love America?
They were like 2 feet higher than me. They didn't go. Like, they weren't that high at all.
And let me tell you something. If Trump had seen that, he would be ashamed of them. He would be like, oh my gosh.
That was not a big, beautiful fireworks. I think China sent those over. Those were not real American. Mm-hmm. You should buy American fireworks. I'm just telling you, a big, beautiful fireworks. So yeah, no, they were disappointing, but we still had fun. The kids.
Yeah, the kids had fun.
We were with their friends.
We should have, next time we'll go over to Fountain Hills. Okay.
So are you guys ready for the grand finale? I won't disappoint you like fireworks. I'm going to come in hot and explosive with Uranus and Gemini starting on the 7-7 portal, which is a very spiritual day. 7's a very spiritual number, right? It's very creative. Numerologics will break it down for you. 7 is really about that spiritual isolation. It's a very deep number. And so you want to read anything else in the chat, or am I good to go?
We're good to go.
Good to go. So tomorrow's a big day. The fixed signs, congratulations. Although you still, from November to April, you're still going to come back again. It's going to come back on you again. But you've really graduated. When you go through a 7-year Uranus transit, I don't care what house, but especially first house. So your Geminis, you're up next, Gemini risings. You are not the same human being, you guys. I would bet the house, all my money on it, you're not the same human being, because I've seen it in action with her. I have a different wife since 2018, literally. And so Geminis, it's coming up to you, and this is going to affect the mutable sign. So in a way, it will affect me and her because we're fixed and mutable. Our ascendants are fixed, but our sun signs are mutable, and her moon's mutable. So it's really, this is going to be strongly affecting the Geminis, Virgos, Sag, and Pisces. So her Sag and Pisces, me, my Virgo. Okay, but really big on Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. So even Mr. Trump. But Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, congratulations. You're going to feel a huge shift tomorrow. It could be instant. It may be a little delayed, but the moon will be in Sagittarius. It's loosely in opposition. I don't like to do more than a 7-degree orb for an opposition. The moon will... it'll be opposing it when it goes in, but at 12 noon tomorrow, when I do the astro weather 9 a.m. Pacific, it'll be at 9 degrees. So it'll be pulling away from opposition. But the moon's in Sag now, as we're speaking, just entered in for Janice and Alana and any other Sag moons here. And, this means Janice and Sag sun signs, it's time to do some intermittent fasting, smoothies, fruits, veggies, a little fast. No drugs, no sex, no alcohol, no cursing, no naughty mouth, spank your mouth, right? So sorry, I told you I'm tired, so I'm going to be extra silly. But, this is a powerful time. So Uranus, it's higher consciousness. Uranus is connected to, in ancient Kemet, Osiris, right? The god of the skies. It's Jupiter's grandfather, Saturn's father. Remember, Saturn castrated Uranus in Greek mythology, right? That's not nice. Uranus is weird, bizarre, innovative, futuristic, unexpected, sudden events energy. It's the rebel, the black sheep. It's pushing the envelope. It's the vanguard. Uranus is breaking the social norms and fracturing the structures, the foundations of what anything's built on. Uranus will break it and shake it up to get it on its soul's purpose and alignment. Uranus is freedom and liberation. Uranus is not here to stay static and to be stuck and sit on the sofa and do nothing. Uranus will shake you up from the crown to the foot and shake up your whole world, right? It is the central nervous system and the higher octave of Mercury, so it's higher thought and consciousness, the modern ruler of Aquarius, the spiritual awakenings and revelation of truth. So when Uranus enters Gemini tomorrow until November 7th, no accidents, right? 7-7, 11-7, very powerful spiritual numbers. This is going to be what? July, August, September, October, 5 months, right? This is going to be an interesting time. We are going to see a lot of things change with communication, travel. Now, a lot of things at this short little window is a sneak preview for what's going to start happening April 2026 to 2034. So you'll get little droplets of things, a new level upgrade of ChatGPT, right? New technology in cars, releasing new travel. You're going to have new things with XRP and Ripple and new coins, right? Trump's got a new coin coming out on the 20th. A lot of millionaires overnight. So these things are going to be happening. Uranus and Gemini, it's also going to be higher consciousness and thought and speech. This is going to be increasing with Jupiter Cancer, homeschool and schooling, AI schooling over the internet. She saw a new homeschool with AI. This is Uranus and Gemini. The Waymo cars that are here in Las Vegas and Arizona where we live, they're going to start to come to your state too. The driverless cars. My son likes to ride in them. They're probably safer than Ubers because you don't have no weird driver that could kidnap your family or your kid.
Yeah, we have a lot of parents out here who, if they can get in a Waymo, they're getting in a Waymo, which is such an interesting concept because there's absolutely no driver. You're placing your child in the hands of a computer and saying go. So, and it's pretty interesting. We love seeing them. It's still a sight out here.
But trust me, they're going to be coming to a state near you. I think they're in 5 states right now. But
how many of you have them near where you are?
Have you seen them where you live? The Waymos? They're really, it's cool.
They haven't, they now, at this point in time, they can only drive on surface streets. But I see them and they're starting to teach them how to drive on the freeway. They have limited areas. So the Waymos cut off a few blocks from our house.
Yeah, they won't.
But
come.
I have watched that boundary get closer and closer to our home. So
the closer I get to you.
I mean, I'm sure by the end of the year they will be coming to our house, if not, well before the end of the year. So it's pretty interesting. And they actually use these Jaguar cars. They're like these hatchback Jaguars. They're really nice cars. My son loves it. You get to get in and pick your music and pick your climate and all of the stuff. It's supposed to be really nice.
It's the future. And last night, her and the kids, because I've seen it before, we watched The Matrix. Go back and watch that.
I had never seen The Matrix.
2 movies you got to go back and watch. Total Recall with Schwarzenegger and the Matrix, but also the Terminator, because the Terminator and the Matrix are connected.
Yeah, and the cars, Quintilla's saying the cars might be flying soon.
Yeah, it's coming.
We're going full
Oh,
Jetson.
before 2044, before Pluto is done, you're going to have probably flying cars. It's just about the airspace. Uranus and Gemini, it could happen before 2034.
If we can start having drones deliver our packages from Walmart, yeah, we'll have flying cars pretty soon. But with that, guys,
be careful.
Be careful with the drones in Walmart. Okay?
But the technology, be careful.
There's a whole thing. Yes, it's
because
on
your convenience and complacency could
Don't
be.
invite that drone right to your doorstep to drop your plasticky crap.
Could be the end of your freedom.
China off at your front door. I mean, think about that for a minute. I'm a Walmart hater, have been for
she's the OG Walmart hater.
I have not been a Walmart supporter for like ever. My friends hate me because I can't stand it, and that's all I ever talk about for more than a decade now. Well over a decade.
Well, you don't really talk about it that much. It's just when it comes up, you will be like,
let you know how much I hate them.
Her disdain.
But there's a whole thing, and I have these people share.
It's spiritual and energetic, yeah.
Yeah, like it feels nasty in there. Like I get energetically zapped. I feel like.
But think about it. How do they treat their workers?
Have you guys?
They don't treat their workers good.
Have you ever watched like Ghostbusters and they have that goop that would land on people? That's how I feel when I go into Walmart. I feel like I've got to like scrape energetic goop off of my body.
You just created like an Eric visual. Disgusting. That was very good.
Very good. Yes.
I'm rubbing off on you?
You must be. It's just taken this long. But they're disgusting. And somebody pointed out to me that Walmart, this is all theory. This is not true.
Okay.
Oh, well, maybe I shouldn't say it. I don't want this.
Yeah, be careful. Yeah.
I can't, guys. Yeah. You have to come.
Wait for the tribe meeting.
You have to come to the tribe to hear what I really think about Walmart because Google will be shutting us down and throwing this video out.
So let me get back to Uranus and Gemini. So one thing you're going to start to feel, we got to comment. Make sure you sign up for the newsletter. She's going to be sending it out tomorrow morning probably because I really put some really good things in there about the Uranus and Gemini transit. So you want to get the newsletter. If you're not signed up for the newsletter, go tonight after this show. Go to BigEAstro.com and sign up for the newsletter. Uranus and Gemini, especially for the mutable signs, you can deal with a lot of things about nervous energy, the central nervous system, the autonomic nervous system, all of it. So we want to do things about breath work and meditation and really hard-nosed taking a break from the technology at least 30 minutes before you go to bed and just trying to limit it. I think Uranus and Gemini, there's going to be new advances in technology to entice us more to get into the VR and different things. Don't do it. It's not all technology is not good for us, okay? It's, God's children versus man children, like the Matrix. You got to be mindful of that. Now, Uranus and Gemini, too, what's really good, going for a walk and tapping into nature and getting the downloads. Uranus gives you the downloads. Gemini is walking, local community, right? So you can like be walking and just like, boom, get a hit, a new creative idea. This is going to expand new ways of making and earning money. And you're going to find your communication is going to be next level. You're not going to be communicating here. You're going to be communicating like on a higher level. This is a new consciousness, a new energetic frequency and vibration. I want you to really practice, right, doing your toning. Your light language. Right? We're going to get back to, right, the original, not aboriginal. The ab is what, the colonizers added. It's the original peoples of New Zealand, Australia, the Americas. Original, not the aboriginal. Okay, I'm always dropping dimes and knowledge on you, so catch that. Original, right? The indigenous, right? And so you're going to remember mental telepathy. That's going to come back online. We are walking into the 5D. You can choose to live and exist on a different timeline. This is the 7-7 portal. Consciousness is right here. It's the thin veil. Go reach out and touch it. Right? So this is going to be a beautiful time. Yes, there could be some anxiety and stress. Connect to your water, your Epsom salts, breathe, drink your teas, but ground your physical body. When you have these placements, Pisces North Node, Pluto Aquarius, Uranus Gemini, we've got to ground our container into Gaia Mother Earth. These 3D avatar meat suit bodies, we like to go up and escape, especially this one. She's always up in the heavens, right? But we got to ground. That is what we're going to need at this time. So be very conscious and aware of that. Get that newsletter. You're going to like it. I'll drop some nice jewels in there for you, okay? So get ready. This is powerful time. Comment down below if you guys, you have anything in Gemini. Are you ready for this Uranus to come in and hit it? It's going to be hitting her Saturn in her second house. So she's about to make some more money over the technology and find innovative ways of her speed. Her intuition is going to be on 30, way past 10.
Ooh, can't wait.
She's going to be like, I'm like, whoa, who's this chick? Right? So I'm looking forward to see directly, astrologically, I'll be learning and how it affects my wife, how it affects my son, his Gemini sun and moon. That's going to be fascinating, right? So me, it's going to be my 8th house. I'm going to be more tapped into the herbs and crystals and the esoteric occult knowledge, right? I think it may be time while Uranus and Gemini that I take a course to really get down the Akashic records, to add that to my astrology stuff. I think that's what I'm going to do. It's time for me to study and learn, whether it's with Amanda Romania, Rebecca Vidanov, or Debbie Solaris, one of my Akashic friends, I'm going to be studying with them. It's time. And I will be announcing soon, I think probably in the early fall, I may start my Astrology 101, my basic foundations course again. And then probably next spring, I may be ready to teach my level 2. I'm always teaching one-on-one astrology though. And so when you study with me one-on-one, you get like the cranium open and poured out for you, all the extra secrets that it's hard to teach in a group setting. But in a group setting, you're going to get everything too. But so there's a lot coming on. This is my year of collaborations, as my numerology friends, Lloyd Strayhorn, Kimberly Williams, and Queen Bee told me with my numbers. And you see I'm collabing all over the place. The new channel with Elena, the workshops and webinars with Rebecca Vidanov, Anjani Segros, and Debbie Solaris. And Debbie Solaris is coming back on July 24th. I got Smoke the Creator coming on in July. If you know her on YouTube, young lady, she's deep. Smoke the Creator, Debbie Solaris, Anjani Segros this Thursday night. Come 8 p.m. Eastern, Chiron through the signs, and then sign up for the webinar. I think Yesenia Rose is coming back in the middle of July to talk about sovereignty and freedom and nationalism and being, and all that deep stuff, right? So, I keep them coming. And I'm so thankful because, I'm never at a place where I'm like, oh gosh, what am I going to do? Or who am I going to have on? Like people just fall into my lap. And then I've, some people connect me with other people. Oh my God, July 29th, I've got LaPortia Cooper coming on. She was just on with Queen Bee Numeralytics. Go watch that show. Queen Bee, go watch BTV or Numeralytics and subscribe to her channels. She just had LaPortia Cooper on, and they broke down the numerology of Independence Day and July 4th and the foundations of America. Whoa, beautiful episode. LaPortia and Queen Bee, they broke it down like however you want. So go support them and watch that. That was awesome. And thank you, Queen Bee, for doing that. You and LaPortia knocked it out the box, Rick. Knock it out, Rick. So that was super dope. So LaPortia's coming on. So you know what I'm saying? So I'm just so grateful. And then, Debbie Solaris is coming back. She's a big friend to the channel. I'm going to try to get Lloyd. Let me see if I can get Lloyd to come back on in August. He's been super busy, but I'm going to reach out and try to connect with him. I like to do his opposite, right? He's the Aquarius, so Leo season, try to get him back on. And and a lot more coming. Got some more Akashic and channelers I may be connecting with to come on in August as well. And then more of us, more of us too. So getting ready to wrap up. Any last questions and comments? Anything on the Cancer, Lilith, and whatever, or the Gemini, Uranus, if you have any placements? Now's the time to ask y'all. think I'm gonna have one more slice of pineapple pizza left if the kids that need it that I can have.
Janice says she bought her stuff on Amazon, but it was before she knew it. Before she knew better. She's awakened now and would be doing local. Thank you, Janice. And I got to be real. Sometimes you have to do these things. Like, I'll be real. We just got charger cables because we got new phones, and all the cables were for the iPhone 11.
Did you guys know that Apple they don't give you nothing anymore? Isn't that crazy?
Like, they give you these short little cables, but anyways, so I did
but
get
they don't
those
give you
on
the
Amazon.
headphones.
They don't give you the headphones anymore. They don't give you the charging block. It's making me crazy because the cell phone cost is going up and up and up, and they're
give you
slowly
less.
taking stuff away. Remember back in the day when you would buy it, you got a charging block, you got a charger cable, and you got the wired headphones.
That's ghetto, yo.
Now you get nothing because they want you to buy those earbuds that you put in your ears and give yourself brain cancer. They take away
we got to revolt.
Block,
Uranus and Gemini, absurd. Right? We got
Come
to
on,
revolt.
Folks. But yeah, no, don't feel bad, Janice. Because sometimes you just do it, and I just bought charging cables because I couldn't find them anyplace else. And let's see. And I got the little glass covers for the phones to keep them protected. Let's see. Quintilla said,
can I tell you the video for the iPhone 16? But look, I got my new phone. Here we go, Pittsburgh. Here we go. Got Aaron Rodgers on my team. Don't you guys want to see Kyrie Irving and Aaron Rodgers on my podcast? Start tweeting at them and tell them they got to go hang out with BigEAstro. If everybody starts tweeting Kyrie Irving and Aaron Rodgers and puts the pressure on them,
start mentioning Eric's name. We need to get Aaron Rodgers on there.
And
that
Kyrie
would be
Irving.
So amazing.
Because they're both open spiritually. Those are two spiritual athletes.
And then Quintella was saying that we have to be careful with what we're accepting around the technology.
Yes.
Absolutely. You know what?
So true, Quintella. That's what I'm saying.
I heard this. I need to confirm it, but they were saying that in the big, beautiful bill, and we're not that up on stuff because we have the TV turned off. So, but
10 years where they can't.
They have
hopefully that's not then get through.
That limit people. Well, I
think I think
it was something in the big beautiful bill.
No, but they may have adjusted. They did make some edits. But there was something
on it where they said you could not do
changes for 10 years for AI to police
limit
it.
AI for 10 years.
And if you guys know, if you know, let us know.
AI, untapped, unlimited AI. For 10 years, you can't do anything to stop it.
Not unlimited, but unpoliced. That's
that there was going to be, you can do nothing to stop it.
Yeah.
Like if people want to do an innovation here or there, whatever. Okay. You can't say no on anything. I haven't seen Ghostbusters in a while. And I haven't either, but it's been bad.
And you guys, I told them, and I don't know if you were here, if you know this.
We know
Elon Musk is starting a third party, the American Party.
Which is very odd because Elon is not an American citizen, if I'm not mistaken.
He's kind of
so
a faux.
How do we have a non-American citizen about to start a political party in America called the American Party? Just contemplate that for a minute. Like,
put that through the rinse cycle.
Like what?
Huh?
And
what would Scooby-Doo say?
Like Elon, don't like Elon, but that makes no sense. Okay. That makes no sense. Now, Quintella has a really good question here. How would we know if we are speaking light language or not? Because I have no idea what it sounds like. You were speaking, but I used to do that as a child. Ding, 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 ding.
That's
right
it.
There, girl.
That's it.
And my daughter does it. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So
kids naturally do it. And this is the thing. As adults, we curtail and limit what they will say and speak. Remember, English is the lowest vibrational language. You go back to Latin and Aramaic, and Hebrew. These are higher vibrational, but mental telepathy and speaking in tongues in the Bible is light language.
English was also the most manipulated language.
God, the etymology, it is.
Meaning.
Like, don't say good morning. You're not mourning anything. Grand rising. You have risen like the sun. Think about it.
With that, our language, how we have mourning meaning to mourn the death and be sad about something, and morning meaning the rising of the sun. They manipulated these things to have these two very different meanings.
And that morning doesn't mean that, though. That's the thing.
Right. But what I'm saying is this language was actually created that way so that as we speak, our
casting
words
spells.
are casting spells. There were a lot of things like Jay-Z talks about, even one of his rhymes talking about a project being the projects that people live in, and then projects, a school project, which is something that you work on and experiment on, right? So there, all of these types of things are not accidental. But going back to your question, Quintella, how do you know your light language? First thing you need to understand, one, everybody's light language is different.
Yep, yours is going to be different from mine, from hers.
Yep. Versus an actual understanding the way we understand language.
Just do breath work and meditate, and then let sound come out. And whatever sound comes out, that's your light language.
And the other thing that you want to remember, you mentioned that you used to talk it when you were a child.
So that's yours.
So did I.
Yeah.
Your daughter talks it now, but somewhere along the way,
we were told
somebody told you, Quintella, shut up with all that little silly
talk.
That
baby
talk.
talk, that gibberish.
I can't understand the words you're saying. You need to use words. Did it with the kindest of intentions.
Yeah.
But it dimmed our light and it disconnected us from
the other realms.
That aspect, that spiritual aspect of our existence, because we were spiritual beings being born here, and this world knocked that out of us. So understand. So
remember, the first 7 years, you're still connected to the spiritual realm.
And just so you guys know, I want you guys to make note of all the times he has cut me off, because he says I cut him off all the time.
I did it 4 times and I'm naughty.
I don't even know.
Do you want to put me in the naughty corner?
Get to the naughty corner. I'm going to call Paula Herlock. He does the accents. I'm not gonna.
No,
but my point is, guys, and with that, I only point that out because he tells me how I cut him off and act like I'm this horrible person. Yet he does it all the time to me, and I don't say nothing for the most part until it sits there and I go, "Wow, did he just like a few days ago go off on me about cutting him off, acting like he never does that?"
No, I never said that I never do it.
It don't matter. The fact that you do it and then you get on me, those two things don't work. But let's move on. See, we had a little tiff.
Do we have a tiff?
We had a little.
I think you were tiffing. I was laughing.
I was tiffing, and he was laughing.
I was griffing.
Anyways, I love you too.
Give me a kiss.
I will, but sometimes you gotta let him know.
She let me know.
And he'll listen to me. He'll do it again in a week and a half. Oh, watch. He's saying no. So if he cuts me off again, y'all need to call him right here. Call him out. Now, Sia said, my Jupiter is in Gemini. So does that mean my relationships will get better, or I'll make more friendships and connections?
So this is deep. You could have an unexpected gentleman caller. You may unexpectedly get some extreme wealth through your communications or your words or your hand skills. You could actually expand your consciousness, maybe even your lung capacity. This is one of my predictions. I think our lung capacity is going to change. I really do. So we've got to, our DNA is changing right now. Gaia, Mother Earth is changing. Mm-hmm. We don't see this because it's not, you know what I mean? Science has got to catch up to spirituality. Always remember that. And trust me when I tell you, the frequencies and energies and vibrations on our planet are shifting and changing. That's why they're doing all this, silliness and craziness, because they know that we're upgrading, we're up leveling, right? And so, be very intentional with your breath, your words, your writing. Get to journaling more. I've been getting told that I've got to write more, and I got to get back to writing more, right? I'm going to pick up the pen to write this 3rd album. God told me to tell you it's time. So, I really want you guys to just be mindful. And yes, Sia, it can be sudden abundance through the internet or through your communications or hands, writing, speech. It could be meeting a man or potential husband unexpectedly. It could be you walking into a new, knowledge. Maybe you're like, you know what? I'm reaching out to Big E. I want to talk to you, Eric. I want to study and take astrology classes. Uranus and Gemini is going to be a lot of different things for a lot of different people. Look at your chart see what you have in Gemini. And even if it's butt naked empty and you just got Regal there, nothing else, that's fine. But look at what house it's in, right? For me, it's the 8th house. I don't have anything there but Regal and maybe Vesta, but there's going to make some changes to the energy in that 8th house. I told you, for me, crystals, herbs, maybe the Akashic records. Maybe I'm going to start to communicate more to people on the other side, right? My mom's been coming to me in dreams more. So maybe that's a preview of that, so I'm telling you, this is going to be something new. Get ready. And go watch my video. You guys were there. A lot of you at Coffee Talk breaking down Uranus and Gemini. I'm going to put it on my homepage as the main featured video for a couple days. But I linked it in here down below. Go click on that and watch that. I broke it down for all 12 signs, and also have it for the natal chart, Uranus, Gemini. Go watch that too, okay? So, yeah. You're going to be good, Tia.
Let me see now.
Maybe out of nowhere, you suddenly meet Elijah Taylor.
Yeah, no, that'd be nice. Yeah, and then Quintel says, oh, so wait, sorry. Sia said that once she joins the tribe, she can do live readings for people. That would be awesome.
Oh, cool.
We not only see, here's the thing, we not only want to have things where we're helping each other, but if, like, let's say you want to start your business, we have a section where you're going to talk about that, and maybe if you wanted to do that to make money.
And she helps do spiritual business branding. See,
yes.
I'm cutting her off for a purpose here. Spiritual business branding, helping you design the website, your colors, marketing, the whole thing, logos.
Yeah. So I'm working with somebody now to make a all inclusive package where I will help you get your website up from A to Z, get all the text written, get all the headlines and all the things put together, help you gather your pictures so you can really get the visuals that you're wanting to get, right? So that's something that I'm working on doing to help people. Let's see. She said, so yes, we would love to do that.
Yeah.
And we can talk on how that would be the best way for you to go about doing it. Quintella says, yes, Samsung has started that as well. They just give us the charging cable. Thumbs down. Yeah. As my daughter says, but think about that. Like if we as people all of a sudden just said, I'm not doing it. No. And we all decided to keep our phones. Like he and I keep our phones forever. We were on 11s. We finally got the new ones because it was just, it was time. But
we ran those 11s for 5, 6 years.
We got these in 2020.
Yeah, 5 years.
So we don't get phones all the time. If everybody started taking care of their stuff and refusing to buy, these people would have to listen at a certain point because they'd be like, wait a minute. They've said that they're not going to buy our phone. Or if we started buying alternate phones, and that's where I have to step away from Apple and buy an alternate phone that gives me all the stuff they're supposed to.
Our dollars have power.
Our dollars have power. And so, and sometimes you just can't do it. Like I wanted to do it, but I did not have the bandwidth to take that on at this moment and research and find what's the alternative.
Yeah, because we were considering Pure Talk or something?
Yeah, well, we have been looking at Pure Talk, we didn't end up doing that. We ended up going with Cox, which is our internet provider, because I literally brought our internet service, which was $180 a month, down to $80 a month by getting the phone. So it was, and we had to get phones for our littles because they're out and about more. And it's a long story, but it made sense. Let's see. We have to demand better. Yes, we do have to demand better.
Who said that?
That's Gigi.
Yeah.
We have to demand better. And what we also have to do is be prepared to walk away. But even more so, guys, let's not give our money to these big conglomerates any longer. It is absurd. Yeah. One of the things with this whole China and tariff thing, I've gotten 2 bags that were made at the same factories that they make. Okay, I can't say that. I'll say it in the community. See, there's something else. Yeah. Shh. But let me tell you, if you want the hookup, come to the community. Let's see. Next.
I gotta watch her. Sometimes I gotta cut her off.
He always has to curtail me, and that's okay. See, I don't mind that.
Yeah.
Cut me off to tell me, babe, because I will just lay it all out. Anyways.
My little rebellious wife. She's so cute.
I have to read. Let's see now. Quintel says, I have to read it. English is a very low. Yes,
Yeah.
it is a very low vibrational language.
Extremely.
And they said in middle school, I created language using symbols for me and my homegirls to write letters during class. And when everybody found them, they had no idea what we were talking about. Good old days. Yes,
that's dope.
But
exactly.
you know what? You were probably tapping into something that
With
was
that Pisces
ancient
moon?
and powerful within you that you didn't even realize.
Ooh, look to see if you still have those.
There's these remnants. Yeah, find that, girl.
Yeah.
Share that. Anyways,
put that in a tribe. That's dope.
Beth, me either, Lena. They are horrible to their employees. Yes. Talking about Walmart. And then Teresa said, our tribe members are all unique, and that's what makes it great community for everyone. New people, so please join. You won't be. Yeah, no, I mean, thank you, Teresa. We set a meeting up. It was an hour, supposed to be an hour and a half, and we went to like 2 hours and 10 minutes or so. And it was like nobody wanted to get off. There was so much good conversation, and it was just free flowing, and everybody was talking. I mean, I think we had one person who had to leave because they had to go do something, but
it was just love.
It was just a wonderful conversation. So we do live meetings about every 2 weeks.
We're gonna do twice a month. But we're gonna have like other things, like Hope and Steven sharing tarot.
Want people to show. We want to empower you to have a voice, which is why we're doing these things. But again, it's nothing without the voice of the people.
Yeah. I may one time do like an astrology night, just asking questions.
Quintella believes in that. So let's see, we got people saying hi. And and then Janice agrees. And then let's see. Hope today has gone well. Yes. Oh, I love it. Everybody just talking. So guys, we love you so much. Is there any last things? If there's anything that you want to talk about, get it in there now.
So listen, I'll see you Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. You know, Miss Anjani Seagrass, she's amazing. Listen, you know, I'm honest. She's more of an expert on Chiron than me. You know, I'm really good with the wounding, but she's better. I'm gonna say it better in terms of the healing, becoming the wounded healer, because that's what Chiron's about. And so this is going to be a powerful episode. But then I encourage you to sign up for the webinar. I mean, you don't really want to miss all 3 of my webinars. I mean, Rebecca Vidanoff, she's no joke. Anjani is no joke, and Debbie Solaris, she's the galactic historian. She's like the creme de la creme. So I'm honored to work with these 3 ladies and to shine my light and to share, you know, all my knowledge from my skull. Got a big skull. My father had a big head, you know. But
well, one of your sons has a big head. I guess I have a big head too.
Yeah. But who's got the biggest head? Mateus?
Mateus has the biggest head.
He's got a big head.
Oh, child.
He's smart.
That child will knock somebody out with his head.
But he's a comedic G. He's funny and smart.
Mm-hmm.
He's, you know, we got to get him maybe back into some acting this year. I could see him doing something in the future. He's really talented. So, but so sign up for those. I hope you guys sign up for the tribe meeting. You people here that aren't, you really. These people will tell you, right? It's dope. But also come to Coffee Talk. If you sign up for the premium, you automatically get the Coffee Talks. $18 a month gets you both Coffee Talks. Now, if I do a third Coffee Talk, that one people have to pay for, but you get the 2 per month, the big and the mini, $22 and $13, just for $18. So you're saving $17 just off rip with the Coffee Talks. So that's a huge deal. Now, the community you want to join sooner than later, probably by my birthday, probably by Labor Day, September, we're going to raise the prices a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the time. And the people
who are in now will be grandfathered
your
at
prices,
that lower price.
Your prices stay the same. So this is the time to join. The summer slowdown. But come autumn, you know, maybe we'll do it at the equinox. Maybe at September 21st, we're going to probably raise the prices for the tribe. But between Coffee Talk, the tribe, Cancer Birth Chart sale, Eric at BigEAstro.com. Have a wonderful rest of your Sunday evening. Sag Moon, Uranus, Gemini tomorrow. Breathe. Monday, do some journaling. The moon, but breathe.
And Jackie Washington just arrived.
Yay! Another tribe member. Jackie, make sure you check out the thing with the tribe so that way I know you're back in. Okay. But definitely.
And if you have any concerns on that, reach out to us.
Yeah. Any questions? Yeah. But definitely. I love you guys.
Yeah.
I really do. I hope you had a safe and fun 4th. I'll see you Thursday night with Anjani Seagrass, 8 p.m. Eastern. And then we'll probably be back next Sunday night.
Yeah.
And then, the other guests will pour out over the rest of July. It's going to be a fun month. Some interesting, I think it's a month of all ladies. I got to find some more male guests, but I think it's just the ladies coming to join me with so much diverse, powerful knowledge. So I'm excited, and get ready for Uranus and Gemini. It's going to be a lot. Neptune, I told you, is retrograde. Saturn goes retrograde on July 13th. And Thursday, as we're coming on live, we got the Capricorn full moon, 4:37 p.m. Eastern. Go watch my video. It's up now. I put it in the community, but it's also on my YouTube channel. Watch my Capricorn full moon video. Really get a lot of inside information. Please leave a comment. And come back and leave a comment. Say thanks, E. Thanks, Alana.
Yes,
or a
guys.
fun show.
It really
Help this
does
grow.
help us. And tell your friends to join.
And tell
We're
your
trying to get
friends to
10 million
subscribe.
followers.
Yeah, but first we want to get to 10K.
10,000 first, but then 10
then
million.
10 million. She wants to go from 10 to 10.
But yeah, we can do it. Because listen, if you can have people like who's the, speaking of Mike Tyson, who's the one who
Jake Paul.
If you can have, I'm sorry, fools like Jake Paul have millions upon millions and millions of followers. Hello, guys. Somebody like my husband who's actually putting love and light out into the world deserves to have 1 million followers. And not just my husband, but all of them. This should be 1 million plus followers. Jake Paul and what he's putting out does not deserve 1 million followers.
Plus, I have $1 million smile. Thank you, guys. Enjoy the rest of the Sunday.
Okay.
We'll see you Thursday night.
Thank you. And Jackie said she'll try and get in there. And no pressure.
Yeah,
we just want to make sure it's all good.
Yeah.
And,
But,
and then Rare Bird said, thank you.
Thank you,
Cooking
One Rare
and
Bird.
cleaning,
Oh, good.
but
Thank
still
you so
here.
much.
Thank you. I got to go do something. My kids.
So, One Rare Bird, Wealth Mobsters. Who was the other new person? Will you guys come?
Another law one, I think.
Well, Christine Law, she's not new, but there was another new person.
Somebody else.
But you guys come join the tribe.
Yes.
You won't be disappointed.
Nope.
And there's so much knowledge in there. These people, each one of them is so, like Teresa said, and Teresa, you're amazing. Each person in the community is so freak. My head was just blown away. The last meeting, it was just so much knowledge and information. And from people all over the world, we have people in Australia and Bali, East Coast, West Coast, down south, like Canada, like people up all over the world. So but I thank you. I'll see you guys Thursday night. Tribe members, I'll see you Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. I'll be sending out the link. And then Coffee Talk, I'll see you Saturday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I'm going to be here. Where you going to be? Where you going to be? You going to be with Big E or not? You better be with Big E. That's the place to be. Because I went to University of Maryland B. I didn't go to St. John's University like Darryl Mack, DMC. I'm DMC, and the place to be. I went to St. John's University. Y'all don't know about that. The old school bars. Shout out to Run DMC. They got it started. All right, let's hit the thing.
We love you guys.
Adios. Go watch the Capricorn full moon video.
Oh my goodness, let me see. Oh. I think Wealth Mobsters cannot wait to join.
Oh, cool.
And Fake Paul. That's right, girl. That's right. I'm studying for the PMP. Ooh, go, girl.
What's she studying?
So I won't be in the
Who said this?
This is Jackie. You know what?
What's she
That's your
for?
project management something. There was a time I have a minor in project management.
Congratulations.
I love it. That is so awesome. We need you in that.
Go ahead, girl. Do your thing.
Awesome. Do it, girl.
Congrats.
I decided to have kids and get married and do all that instead. But love it.
We wish you the best.
So have a great night, everybody. Mwah, mwah, mwah. We love you. Good night.
Bye, you guys.
Bye.
Episode 357. Knowledge is love. Black Moon Lilith in Cancer, Juno Cancer, Uranus, and Gemini. 7/7 to 11.